I realize that, as human beings, we're all different. And we all have different takes on things. But one thing I never understood was how we all could openly hate each other based on things that we were born with. Like, for example, people hate on each other because they have a different skin color than another person and they don't like it, or their religion is different. Honestly, I don't understand how you could do something like that. People hate on each other if their sexuality is different, even too. I honestly want to end the hate. I've always been active in protesting against hatred. It doesn't matter if it's, against someone that has a different skin color, or someone with a different religion, or someone who isn't straight. Like in my last video, I mentioned how I'm pansexual and I came out to my mom. Like, I think I've talked a little bit about it online, maybe. I know I came out on my Facebook back in November-ish. I'm not gonna hide who I am. And if my so-called mother can't accept that, then good for her. She doesn't belong in my life. That negativity does not belong with me, and I'm not gonna put up with it. And I know a lot of people struggle with that, and a lot of people struggle with racism, or people prejudging them because of their skin color or their religion. For example, I have a couple of really good friends who just happen to be Muslim. They are some of the nicest people I've ever met, and they're from Bangladesh. And they're really, really cool. One of them, he's like a brother to me. I talk to him when I'm feeling down. Like, if anybody's mean to him, I put a stop to it. And he does the same thing for me. He's Muslim, but he doesn't judge against people who are LGBT because he's better than that. And I think that humans have this innate sense to judge each other when we all just need to realize that we're humans. And that's all we can be, is humans. My Facebook is going off. I apologize. All we can be, humans. Until people realize that, until people stop trying to put a label on what is normal and what is not, it's going to continue to be a problem, judging one another, because we're all different. We're all normal in our ways. To be normal is to be different, if that makes any sense. It's like perfection doesn't exist. We're perfect in our flaws. And there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. And I think a lot of people should realize that too. It's like, I wonder about that lesbian couple in Florida. The one she was 18 and the other one was 15, and she has these stupid charges on her, and they want her to be put away as a pedophile. And my thing is, why? It's only a 3-year difference. They're in the same age group. The 15-year-old parents blame Caitlyn, can't remember her last name right now. They blame Caitlyn for it, for their daughter being lesbian. It's just, no, it's something that you're born with. It's not something that you can help. And why would you want to? Personally, I think they need to look at the case a little closer. And is there any evidence that there was, like, sexual activity between the two? I think that's what they need to look at. If they did anything sexual. Because if they didn't do anything sexual, then I don't think they really have a case, right? I don't know, I guess things work differently in South Dakota, as far as I know. That was my little rant for tonight. I will see you guys some other time.